Chief Joe Trigg talked to me about his upbringing, his plans to lead the Grand Rapids Police Department, and even acknowledged the strained relationship between law enforcement and the community, something he hopes to improve during his time as chief. Here's some of our conversation.
Grew up in Muskegon. Very proud of that.
Chief Joe Trigg says he had a good childhood, though it wasn't an easy one.
Grew up in a single mother home. There was four of us, all boys.
Early on, having to face challenges many officers see every day.
Substance abuse, domestic violence stuff kind of pretty much entered the home when I was young.
Those challenges would lead to his career.
My desire, as I've mentioned before, become a law enforcement officer was by calling them. You know, the domestic situations that we had at our house, calling Muskegon PD and nervous, looking out the blinds, waiting for them to get there because you don't have any other resources, and this male is beating on my mother, and I'm not physically gifted enough at age 11 and 12 to do much about it. So I always respected the profession from that day on, and with the goal of someday doing it.
Eventually finding an escape.
Found sports. I remember getting a sponsored Y card. Pretty good at baseball, and I kind of used that sport as a vehicle to kind of get out of the neighborhood, change my situation, where I would later go off to Grand Rapids Community College and then Grand Valley State University on baseball scholarships.
Today, he's been with the Grand Rapids Police Department for 25 years.
I don't regret the challenges I went through because it's kind of shaped who I am today.
Giving him multiple vantage points, once calling the police for help, then serving as a police officer, and now looking after Grand Rapids officers as if they're his own. One of them is.
Very proud of, my kids have followed me into this path.
His son has been an officer with GRPD for about a year. His daughter is an intern heading to college to become a forensic tech. Why are you the best person to lead GRPD?
Because I have a standard of how you should do this job and how you should treat people. A lot of our, I think, trust issues with the community come from, I think, the community feeling like they've been mistreated. And there's probably been times that they were.
Addressing some concerns directly, like accusations of excessive force.
Why y'all punching him?
Every use of force is reviewed by our training staff and subject matter experts and the internal affairs unit, so it goes through several levels of review.
A growing number of officer-involved shootings.
Times are different. Pre-COVID, 210 guns, illegally possessed guns off the street. Pre-COVID. Post-COVID, we're taking 476. That's a big jump.
Even in our own investigating, we have seen a big jump in officer-involved shootings just over the last 10 years, 20 within the past 9 years.
Our officers are responding to actions from the suspect.
He told us about a presentation he recently gave to city commissioners about 10 of the latest incidents.
They have to respond to deadly force encounter, and obviously that a deadly force encounter is 5 times being shot at, 3 times a weapon was being raised at them, and then 2 times being charged with a knife.
Admitting the department could use some help when dealing with mental health situations.
We have our co-response team where you got an officer that's paired up with a mental health professional, but that mental health professional cannot be utilized until a scene is stabilized. You also don't have a long line of therapists, to my knowledge, signing up for the job either. It's a tough job.
And throughout the challenges that will continue to come with the job, Chief Trigg draws strength from his past experiences.
I've never lost sight of who I was and the struggles I've come through.
Chief Trigg tells me he wants the community to know he takes this role seriously and feels blessed to be in this position. You can watch this full interview on our free 13 on Your Side streaming app. Reporting from the studio, Emily Scarlett, 13 on Your Side.